Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Scorpio for the month of May 2022. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Also, although I am reading for May, you could be feeling these energies whenever you view this video. Let's begin. Okay, so somebody is reassessing something that in the past they didn't complete or they didn't take action upon. It feels like it could be that they didn't see how to move it forward. They could have felt like they were being led astray in the past, but now they're reassessing that belief. It could be that they are looking for like a peaceful solution to this, because whatever is happening here, or whatever did happen, they're unable to move on from it. Okay? It weighs heavily on their mind and their heart. They fell at the final hurdle. That's what this card is telling me. They held back. So it's like either they had it and they lost it, or they could have had it and they walked away from it. It feels like they didn't follow their heart. They didn't. Because of a wound that they carried. That's what made them hold back or kind of withdraw, not to complete. It's like they felt they couldn't. They couldn't continue. Or they felt that maybe with the wound they weren't ready. But one thing I noticed here is that although they fell at the final hurdle and now their body faces away from the past in the reverse like this, one thing I noticed is that the eyes are still looking back. I feel that this person still wants another chance. That's why the eyes are looking back. They're reassessing. Maybe they're reassessing their action. They could be reassessing their belief. They could be very, very tempted to go back and see if they could move it forward. Yeah. Somebody walked away and now they want whatever they released or let go of or held back from, they want it. They want it back. Or they want another chance. They feel like maybe I wasn't quite fair with that other person. But how am I going to go back? How am I going to manage this with, with the information they have or that they've gained? They're trying to figure out how they're going to do this. It seems as though because he's really is the businessman, in the tarot. So he would be needing or wanting or working out or trying to work out a strategy to do this. Yeah. So he wants to get back something, and or is trying to figure out how to get somebody to come back. maybe, because it's a card of something being returned to him. But I think it's more like him wanting to get someone back. So what it is he's watching here from behind the scenes, gathering his information in order to make this change, or practicing what he's going to say before he reveals. He's not revealing his plans, you see. He's not revealing, not to anybody. He's not talking about it to anybody, I don't think. So he's doing something in secret. I feel he's got still a lot of insecurities, maybe from the wound. This is online. So, and this person is watching. So they are watching, trying to gather information, trying to come up with a strategy to make change, or to make change, or to make this revelation, or to reveal something to you. Possibly there's something this person has not revealed to you that they've kept hidden, maybe. But we want them to come. They want to come back. And you see, okay, so she's very creative, and so is he, actually. And so in this deck here, she's actually an energy and not really a person. So we talk about an energy here. This is a new, it's like being inspired. So it's about coming up with a new idea, a new way to fix your situation. Something just might present itself to you, or you are thinking of how you're going to present your plan to them, because it's important that you succeed at whatever it is you're trying to accomplish here. You are being asked with this card to pay attention to the signs and any intuitive nudges you receive, because it's very possible that the divine is going to show you the way, especially with the wheel sitting above you, to present the idea or the plan. You see, there's the message, which can be a written message, it can be a phone call, communication of some kind. This is what you're preparing to do, you or them. Okay, so I'm saying you, but it could be the other way around. Someone is preparing to communicate to the other about wanting another chance. And it's not apparent at this moment, because it is at this moment still hidden. They're looking back at something that failed, and they don't want to fail again. So this could be about learning from the past, having to learn the hard way. They want another opportunity, you see, to have a future with you. It's what they want. This is the goal. And they are going to get the opportunity to do it, or they're going to be shown the way on how to get there. Managing the information that they have. If we look over here, we see that there's a lot of insecurities with the house being here. This person has been struggling with the coffin. We see that the coffin and the toil and labor. And so there's like a, we have the card of expectation and the journey. So these cards, it's important how everything is placed or positioned. And these are it's what's on this person's mind. They're thinking. Okay? She's holding, in the image here, she's holding a locket. Her hands are clasped and she's thinking. She's thinking of someone. She's thinking of something. It is representing a pause or a waiting period where nothing is happening. There's a lot of observation and reflection going on, and it is a situation where patience could be needed here. This is thinking things through, okay, because someone does have a lot of insecurities. With regards to the idea that they want to push forward, there can be a lot of insecurities here. She's looking to the journey card. And so this is about, yeah, see, this is about taking a step forward onto a new path. It's what she's thinking of. So, but she faces the past, understand? So she's thinking of stepping onto a new path or trying a new approach or a new way to the goal. Yeah. And I mean, this involves a huge change because the Tower sits back here. Leaving the old ways behind is what I think it is. But she doesn't really, with the sun being, the sun is a challenge. Or it's in a challenging position. That's how it landed. So she's not certain. The challenge will be restoring the peace and the harmony. Yeah. And I mean, it could be because she's looking at the path. So it could be that the path here in this position is not yet quite clear, but that it will be. Because it's in seeing, clearly seeing the truth, seeing the path. I think it's more of a pathway that she needs to see. Very, very focused on seeing new growth, or focused actually on the goal, on the harvest, because this is a card of harvesting, on what one might harvest. Yeah, from this conversation, you see? There they are training. This is a card of training, but it is a card of preparation. Gathering information, getting ready for something you feel or you know is coming. So you're preparing for it in advance. Preparing, because it is swords, you're preparing to have a discussion or to communicate or even to respond to someone. I feel like somebody's gathering information. They are still in this pause mode. We have a pause here and we have it here with the Hanged Man. They're fishing. They're gathering information, and that's what they were doing back here. Gathering this information because they need this strategy. They need a winning strategy. So they want to make sure that the choice that they present to this person is appealing to them. And that's what I think. And it involves change. So what needs to be done, I feel, to have this or to make this huge change, something has to change. That's it. What needs to be done to get to the goal is there's some change that needs to be made. And maybe with the Hanged Man, he could be wondering at the cost of this change. Now, this change could be offering offering some information. It could be how they communicate, how they because I'm just looking beneath it, and it is about communicating, it is about sharing, it is about listening. And in the past, they were not so understanding or cooperative. So that is something that needs to change. Yeah. And so, yeah, it's about sharing. Sharing, here again, it's about being fair. There's information that was held back by this person, I feel. There's something this person needs to share, and it is about having that, equal footing going forward with this person. It is about sharing. It is about supporting. It is about listening. It is about being cooperative. It is about being on the same page and maybe not trying to control everything is what I think it is. And so their greatest wish or desire is to have this conversation with this person, to talk about overcoming the issues that stood between them, and perhaps to share why they held back, or why they just kind of, it's because it's like it was so close, and then suddenly, boom, somebody just walked away from it. So there's an explanation for that is necessary. And what we see here is somebody getting a wake-up call. Somebody's getting a wake-up call about something they've been holding back. And you know what? It could have been something they've been holding on to for a long, long time that they never shared. They held on to this information and they never shared it, is what those cards are saying, loud and clear. And they're about to get a wake-up call here. And there's judgment again. And it has to do with that sharing, just like I said, sharing, being cooperative. It's about the goal. It's about working together. Yeah. And so we see that we are on a pause, but it's about to start moving again. And there it is. And there it is. Somebody's coming to speak a truth. You're going to get an explanation. And you're also going to be getting a new promise and an offer. This is about wiping the slate clean. I feel like there's something on their conscience, frankly, and I feel it has to do with that backing out of something. I feel like they backed out of something. Yeah. So that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.